about the calculator. Count it up.
Attention, musicians, label owners, and other audio content creators. The following message is for every musician, label owner, or audio content creator who needs to get their music in front of millions and finally make an impact in the industry, but can't afford to put hundreds of thousands of dollars in these program directors' hands right now. Hey, this your boy One from Calculator ENT, and here's what they don't want you to know about the streams you've been lacking. Here's the thing. It's not about using old tactics like printing up CDs and shirts, wrapping vehicles and blowing money, throwing it in a club next to your favorite artist to get your music put on. That kind of stuff is basic and rarely moves the needle. While it might give you a fuzzy feeling inside to see your name on a card, it doesn't make you $1 from it. It's really all a big hole in your pocket, but that's not your biggest problem. In fact, here's the biggest problem you're facing right now. It's indie record promoters, DJs, and program directors at the radio station who want money to work together, but probably wouldn't play your song twice even if you bought them lunch. But that's not the end of your problems. It actually gets worse. Why? Because them and their fickle taste for music, or fear of breaking a new artist, or straight hate most often end up being the gatekeeper between you and your audience, which means your songs and you both aren't getting any younger. Music changes by the moment. If your songs don't get the spins they need right now, time might not be so kind to them as trends, sounds, and moments phase out. And worst of all, a lot of artists can't get past the old outdated idea that having your song on the radio is the only way to break through and make any money from your music. The best way as an artist to make a real impact is to get your music streaming ASAP and start collecting quarterly royalties immediately. Until recently, the only way to get streams for your music has been bots. Robots that artificially inflate numbers using technology. Not only are these not real people listening to your music, because they're robots, but you'll never see a dime from faking your streams and will only be left with nothing, even if you spend a lot. Now you might ask, why are we telling you this? Well, over the years, we've worked with some of the industry's biggest stars and marketing agencies. We always look forward to this current era. A time when one person could no longer hold the gate closed for an artist's destiny. A time where if you believe in your music enough, you could pay to go further faster. We are here now and we've cracked the code to getting artists' music streaming. We're telling you this because if you don't use our services, the chances are high that you may never see any significant royalties from your project. We're telling you this because FlipThisMusic.com is a streaming promotion service with the mission of getting artists just like you and the players of millions of listeners every month and leveling off the playing field in music. If you don't use our services, the chances are high that you may never see any significant royalties from your project. When you do use our services, you will double up your promotional investment every time. You can't keep putting your career off forever. No matter where you are in your career, you'll always need more streams. But luckily for you, there's now a solution to your problem. Introducing the Flip This Music streaming campaign from Calculator ENT. FlipThisMusic.com lets you make money from your music starting right now. So if you're a musician or label owner who's really serious about getting your music in front of millions so you can finally make a massive impact on the industry, but you can't afford to put hundreds of thousands of dollars in these local radio station program directors' hands right now, we have the solution you've been looking for. The Flip This Music streaming campaign helps you impact your promotions to Spotify listeners and double up your investment in your music. Run the checkup. Watch as your investments double up using our Spotify Platinum promo package. Once you start streaming, when you try to think back, the more and more you try to search for the old pain of wrapping vehicles and buying posters and physical CDs, all in the hopes of finally making some money from your releases, the further and further away those thoughts flow. And the more you want to record newer, even better music and now feel good again, and the more enjoyable your recording career will become because you are now getting real royalties using the Flip This Music streaming services from Calculator ENT. And you'll look back with a sense of humor and relief that those days are gone. And now you can plan, plot, strategize. Make plans because you know the music will be there from your royalty payments. Monitor which markets are loving your shit so you can set up a profitable tour schedule with media and merch around those audiences. Finally, enjoy the pleasure of getting your music heard nationwide and much, much more. And Best of all, you'll start seeing results with FlipThisMusic.com within 72 hours after you turn in your project. Don't be tricked by the second-rate competition and their robotic streaming gimmicks. Those never pay out, and they're not real listeners. So again, if you're a musician, label owner, spoken word artist, inspirational, gospel artist who wants 1 million real listeners to know your music while getting paid, started from record 1, understand this. Your music and you is getting older by the minute, and trends fade out by the moment. Our trademark 72-hour load-in time gets your product to the market in time for important dates, upcoming events, or related holidays. This is where I'm going to make you an offer, okay? So how much does it cost? Our platinum promo package impact rate for 1 million Spotify streaming promotions is $19.97. Now Spotify pays out a little over $4,000 for every million streams. We have smaller packages available for you if you want to get it, monitor the streams in real time, dabble a little bit, just to see how it works, pays out, and all that kind of stuff. But this is really for my hitters that can see this and know what time it is and take massive action. That's our tribe. That's right. Click on the button and pull out your calculator and get ready to flip this music. Now here's what you get. Market saturation. Your music now streaming to 1 million new listeners with every platinum promo campaign you order. Royalties. Your money coming back double or better with every platinum promo campaign. Positioning. Label interest based off of your real numbers. And tour. Stronger touring possibilities in markets that love your music the most. Stop blowing money on paying DJs, rapping vehicles, free swag, giveaways, t-shirts, and all that other stuff that does not bring money into your pockets. You're gonna end up doing something like this because you were selected from a group of people who are self-starters and bosses themselves. So since you know how our tech works and you know my values, I would love for you to do this with Calculator ENT and FlipThisMusic.com. You get all this when you click the button. We've already had to raise the price on this Spotify streaming program twice. We're not gonna be able to keep it here much longer. To promote your music, click on the link or go to FlipThisMusic.com now. Pull out your calculator and let's go. This is where I'm gonna make you an offer, okay? How much does it cost? Our platinum promo package impact rate for 1 million Spotify streaming promotions is $19.97. Now Spotify pays out a little over $4,000 for every million streams. We have smaller packages available for you if you want to get it, monitor the streams in real time, dabble a little bit, just to see how it works, pays out, and all that kind of stuff. But this is really for my hitters that can see this and know what time it is.